Mayor of the great city of Baltimore and Secretary of the Democratic National Committee and temporary Secretary of the Democratic National Convention. It is an honor and a pleasure to welcome you, delegates, alternates, standing committee members, and all of our honored Democrats and other guests here in Philadelphia, and all of you who have joined us by television, by radio, and online here in the United States and around the world. I hereby call the 47th Quadrennial Democratic National Convention to order.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the co-chairs of the Credentials Committee, Lorraine Miller and James Roosevelt, Jr.
Consideration of this report is the first order of business for this 47th Democratic National Convention, so that delegates and alternates here today can be officially seated. I am proud to say that there are no unresolved credentials issues to be decided by the Credentials Committee.
Madam Chair, on behalf of the other Credential Committee officers and committee members, I move the adoption of the Credentials Committee report.
You have heard the report and the business before the Credentials Committee, and a motion has been made to adopt the committee's report. Pursuant to our convention rules, we will conduct a vote on approving the report of the Credentials Committee by a voice vote. Those delegates in favor of approving the Credentials report say aye. Will those delegates who oppose the Credentials report say no? The ayes have it. Thank you very much, James Roosevelt and Lorraine Miller, the co-chairs of the Credentials Committee, and thank you to all of the committee members, the vice chairs. Thank you all for your great work. Thank you. Delegates, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage the co-chairs of the Convention's Rules Committee, Barney Frank from Massachusetts and Leticia Vandepute from Texas.
It is my great pleasure to report the officers, the permanent officers, recommended by the Rules Committee.
Delegates, you have heard the Rules Committee recommendation of the individuals to serve as permanent officers of the 2016 Democratic National Convention. The chair will entertain a motion to approve this list of outstanding Democratic leaders. Do I hear a second? Pursuant to our rules, we will now have a voice vote on approving permanent officers of the convention. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. The ayes have it. Thank you so very much to Barney Frank and Leticia Vandepute as the co-chairs of the Rules Committee, and thank you as well to the committee vice chairs and members. Please join me. Thank you. I think you're still up here. Sorry about that. Please join me in welcoming the permanent chair of the convention, Ohio Congresswoman Marcia Fudge.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I am honored to accept this gavel as permanent chair of the Democratic National Convention, and I am excited to put Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine in the White House. We would now bring back for the completion of the rules report for procedural rules and agenda the chairs, Barney Frank and Mr. Pugh.
My report is of the agenda of the convention and of the rules that will govern the conduct of business in this convention. And we now present these rules, which will result in a fully open and small d democratic as well as big D democratic conduct of the convention. Madam Chair, I present those parts of the committee's report from Saturday.
Thank you very much, Barney Frank, for presenting the agenda and the procedural rules of the convention as amended by the Rules Committee. The chair will entertain a motion to approve the agenda and procedural rules of the 2016 Democratic National Convention. Do I hear a second? Pursuant to our rules, we will now have a voice vote on approving our agenda and procedural rules of the 2016 Democratic National Convention. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say no. The chair determines that the ayes have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome First Lady Michelle Obama.
We need to get out every vote. We need to pour every last ounce of our passion and our strength and our love for this country into electing Hillary Clinton as President of the United States of America. So let's get to work. Thank you all, and God bless.
The chair will entertain a motion to recess. Is there a second? All in favor say aye. Nays. We are in recess.